We're live.
We're live here. Let's go live on Instagram. If I can push the
Good
button.
morning.
Come
Good
on.
morning, everybody. We're pushing all the right buttons,
There
we think.
we are. Yeah, I know. You never know. I think we're live. Does it say we're live?
It says
yet?
we're
No?
live. Well, the other one says go live.
Okay, now
Yeah,
we are
we
live.
are
Good morning,
live.
everyone, and welcome to Southern Twist Yarns. My name is Brenda, and I'm the owner here.
And I'm Evie. I'm the knitting instructor.
And we are located in beautiful Fairhope, Alabama, where we are finally getting a little bit less humidity. I wouldn't say cooler weather.
Not just yet, but the mornings have been nice.
Yeah, they have.
Nice enough for walks and stuff like
And
that.
it's really funny because it's so dark.
I couldn't wake up this morning.
Hi, Jamie, and I'm not sure who am I seeing.
Todd Peg. Don't know who that is.
Peg Todd, I would guess. But I don't know. Hi, we don't know you, but
I'm glad you're here.
Tell us where you're from.
Yeah.
Maybe you've been in before. Anyway, yeah, it's so dark, so long in the morning. And
you feel like it's way later than it is. Like last night, I was ready to go to bed because it was so dark, and I looked at the clock. It was 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I can't go to bed.
I know, and you know what's going to happen is we're going to have that dreaded time change. Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie.
Which is awful, and then it will be dark
the other way.
5 o'clock. I don't know what's worse, but I'm ready for fall.
I am too.
I'm tired of this heat.
No.
So we have a couple of new things to talk to you about today, and some things that are going on in the shop. Why don't you show them your little gems?
Oh, my little gems.
Because it's so beautiful. Evie has been teaching this class.
We had to do a double class because there were so many people. But look, I finished all my gems last night, and I knitted all the way. Isn't that fun? So if you love the colors of mine, I did make a kit, unless it's sold. I don't know either. But I did make a kit that has the same colors as mine does. It was just so much fun. Yeah. And because my gauge is a little bit bigger, I actually got to do one fewer rows. If your gauge is smaller,
the right size.
Then you probably have to knit one more. But it was very addicting. Once you do you do like the first 3, and then you don't even have to follow the pattern anymore.
Well, you don't, but
but it's highly recommended.
She had a class yesterday, and it's a joke. We make a joke about knitters can't count, and I'm going to attest to that, and I'll tell you why in a minute.
Yes, which is pretty funny.
We do have knitters here that can't
struggle counting.
So, but it's a great class, and if you haven't knit that little shawl or scarf, actually it's a scarf,
right?
It's been in the shop, and it is so cute, and people love it,
and it's fast. Like you said, it's very addicting.
Yeah,
because every gem is a different yarn and a different color, and it's just
and you can make it your own. That's what's really nice. The colors that everyone has chosen. Evie put kits together, and we sold a lot of those kits. But then people came in and made their own, or added to it, or changed colors in the kits, and they are absolutely beautiful. They're actually really beautiful. Yeah. So go back to the fact that knitters can't count. As you know,
from my cough.
Yesterday, I'm gonna cough for her. Yeah. Yesterday, I brought in my Stephen West, and I was showing, because last week, actually Clue 2 came out today. Haven't even had a chance to look at it.
Don't even look at it. You'll be.
No, I'm not. I will do it. I will finish it, but it may be.
She's from Dallas. Oh, you did steal Deb. I've known Deb for so long, and I miss her.
I know, we do miss her. Anyway, so on my Stephen, I was doing my second little. I can't think what is he calling them?
They look like a little triangle.
I got gems.
It's like a scallop to me.
Scallops, yeah. He calls them scallops. And I was working on it this morning because I'm a really early riser, so I was up like at 5:15.
And it was still dark.
Oh yeah, it's still dark. Kind of. If anybody walks by my house, they're like, "Who is up?" And I'm supposed to have 35 stitches. I had 22.
I'm like, how are you that off? So like, I am all about, if you're one off, there's a way to fudge that.
Yeah, 1.
2 even. But
can you fudge that many? I don't think so.
8 at least, right? Or 12. I'm like, oh
I
my.
I don't know. One gem is, or one scallop is perfect. The other one's coming out. I'm like, oh well, So
but
then
they're
I saw
so pretty.
They are pretty.
I've seen everybody scallop, and I mean, like, they're so fun, and I'm like itching to cast on, and I'm like, I got too many classes.
I know, too many things going, and I really do too, and that's why it's not a focus for me to get it finished. But we've been doing this forever, and so it's something I love to do.
Of course,
and it took me forever to get my colors right. I just changed my colors.
I still like the colors you started with, but okay.
I remember, well, those are the colors I started with.
No, you switched out one of them.
You changed out one. Yeah, because the other ones didn't look great. Anyway, so that is what I can't do. But I did learn something new last night, and I want to share it with you guys. So, we've been doing ranunculus at the shop.
Oh, and those are coming along really cute too. Yes, I've seen everybody's ranunculus. They're so darn.
This is mine, and I'm just going to share a little story with you.
Let me hold this.
I'm working on 3 sweaters right now, actually 4, but we aren't counting one because it's been in high timeout for a long time. And I said to Evie yesterday, I said, I'm in the process of getting ready to knit 5 sleeves. Because one is done on one sweater. And I'm like, I can't do this 5 sleeves.
Island is
That's
so boring.
it. That's all I have to finish sweaters. So I decided to learn how to do 2 sleeves at a time. I don't know if any of you have ever attempted that. This was my first time of doing 2 sleeves at a time. And I watched endless YouTube videos last night to the point where my family kept saying, what are you watching? My husband's out of town, so.
Yeah, it was just the grandkids.
Yeah, grandkids. So I learned last night how to do 2 sleeves at a time on Magic Loop. Lynn will be so proud of me.
She will be very proud
I chose Magic Loop to do it, and it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Right, it's not.
It's
a mind thing at the beginning.
It is at the beginning. Well, you have to, it's really important, and you really do have to count here.
Oh, yeah.
You really have to know how to count. But I don't know that it's going to be really faster, but at least when they're done, they're done. And I
like what you said about your tension, though,
sleeve.
How your tension changes from one sleeve to the other.
And mine does. I've noticed that in my voyage. And I think what happens, and now this is just my theory, is that the first one, you're really paying close attention to that, especially if you're doing a lot of decreases. Ranunculus does not have decreases in the sleeves as the pattern is written. Of course, if you've done ranunculus, which 9,000 of you have,
you can modify the pattern.
You can modify and do whatever you want. But on our voyage, it's very specific.
Absolutely.
And you have to do a lot of decreases. And I think you're so focused on those decreases that maybe your tension isn't as great. And I've noticed on my second one, my tension is actually better.
Right.
So, but I'm not ripping that sleeve out to do them 2 at a time.
And by doing it this way, her tension should be fairly similar as she continues. So even if, suppose, at the top part she's looser, and as she gets further down the sleeve she gets tighter, at least she will be getting tighter consistently across both sleeves.
So it's not as hard as it looks. There are a few little tricks. Some I learned from people online, some I figured out all on my own.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of me too. So maybe I'll actually have one sweater done, and then I can do my others.
Exactly. Are you going to do long sleeves? Or
I'm doing longer sleeves. Yeah, because this is a wool, and it's a DK weight.
Right.
I love it. It's really pretty.
It's fabulous.
And just to clarify, this is not blue.
Because remember, she's not allowed to use blue this year of her own volition.
This is actually called Mint Drop.
Right. See, it's
mint. Yeah, it's called Mint Drop. And this is a former color. I don't know if Dream in Color still has this. This is on their Cosette base. We do not carry this yarn any longer. This was one that was in my stash from a long time ago.
Which you fell in love with.
I did.
And now you had the perfect project.
So if you are interested in learning how to knit sleeves 2 at a time on Magic Loop, I will be happy to teach you how to do it. So let me know, and we can put that little technique class on. Maybe I'll even get some of my ranunculi people.
Your ranunculi. I love calling you ranunculi. I mean, it's plural. Right?
To do that. Anyway, so that is my little fun thing.
My next class that's coming up is Love Note. And this is another one of those. It's just like ranunculus. It's one of those classes, one of those projects, that people love. People have knitted it. I've knitted it once already, obviously. This yarn was one we had when we first opened, but it's very similar to the Cirrus, which we still have in lots of beautiful, beautiful colors. So it's a cotton. The pattern is actually written for a fingering weight held together with a
Mohair.
mohair. And so just for the heck of it.
But you don't have to do that.
No, you don't have to, which obviously I didn't. But look at this. So you could put the Poema
Oh, how
mohair
beautiful that would
with
be.
a solid of either our
Ooh, that would be really pretty.
Don't you think that'd be gorgeous?
I do.
You
I
could
think that
either
would be
go,
really
well, I always forget the names, Winter Camellia or just Magnolia as your background, and then use something like the
Oh,
Poema,
that would be really
which
pretty.
changes colors, and you'd have this tonal. Anyways, there's lots of choices,
Lots of options.
lots of options. I've seen this sweater done with long sleeves and short sleeves. You can change the length on Love Note.
It's very similar to ranunculus in that you can make it your own. Make it your own.
Absolutely. And this starts October 23rd.
It does take DK weight,
Yes.
though
Right.
that where ranunculus you can literally use
Right.
shoestrings if you want to.
And I just pulled some fabulous
This
DK.
would be beautiful.
I love this Yak DK. I want to knit with this so badly. This is Yak DK, and it's 60% merino, 20 silk, 20 yak. And it just has this glow.
See, if I can get
Gems
my
Luxe.
sleeves done, that'll be my next cast.
Oh my gosh, this is just, I want to knit with this
Absolutely
yarn
beautiful,
so
yeah.
badly. But if you wanted to do something fun, look, Valina.
Yeah,
would
Valina,
make
new
the
yarn from
cutest-
Barocco. We've talked about that before.
Cutest Love Note.
It would.
Be
Lynn,
adorable.
one of our customers, is actually knitting her ranunculus on Valina,
Oh my God,
and
that's
it's
fabulous.
really fun. Yes,
This yarn is so too
really
much fun.
that
too
has
much fun.
hemp and cotton in it.
Mm-mm.
Another yarn that's really fun.
I didn't bring it
Oh,
over.
okay, that's right.
We'll wait that.
We'll do that for next time.
That one.
Is the cash silk cotton degradé. This I did my first ranunculus with. It is a lovely yarn. It is very lightweight. It's real fluffy and cottony.
Mhm.
It has silk, cotton, and I forgot
Cashmere, doesn't it?
and cashmere. Yes, thank you.
Very
it
lightweight.
does have wool in it too.
Oh, it does have some wool in it.
55% wool, 20% silk, 13% cotton, and 10% cashmere. It is very light. It
Very
is
fluffy.
really, really fun to knit with.
And,
and it's
believe it or not, it
beautiful.
has a great center pull.
It does. And
When I saw the way it was round, I was like, this is
Yeah,
not
I
going to
know, it's
work.
not
And
gonna
I
work.
tried it. I went, it worked.
but this would also be a great yarn,
That's
and we have
lovely.
tons. Hi, Rachel.
Hi,
And
Rachel.
so we do have lots of. This would be also
Mhm.
awesome.
And also this, you were going to talk about this yarn.
Yes,
I
so
love
this
this
was
stuff.
this was in our newsletter this week.
I have used
This is
this yarn. It's
Harriet.
awesome.
Harriet is another great yarn from Juniper Moon Farms. It is a DK weight, 100% alpaca. I think it's 100% alpaca.
Super. This stuff is super warm. I knitted myself flom last year out of this.
Oh, that's right. You did
Yeah,
use
I need
this
to bring it
before.
in.
Yeah, you should.
I knitted flom out of this, which is basically a cardigan. We have one up on the mannequin. That one was done by Kay, right?
Yeah, in Moonshine.
In Moonshine. But I did mine out of Harriet.
But this is really nice yarn. The one thing about 100% alpaca is it has a lot of drape, but it can lose its shape. So sometimes holding it with something or just being really careful. I don't know that I would do like a real heavy cardigan or anything in it, because that's just the nature. But it's hypoallergenic. So if you are problems with wool, if you don't like, you can use alpaca. And we have this brown. I
love that
it.
brown. I know that gorgeous. That's
And
all
I really
Oh,
like
I missed the
this.
turquoise.
And I really like this.
I dropped
She's
this
throwing it
turquoise.
on the floor. And I really like this green too.
Yeah.
So this is Harriet. We have lots of pattern options. It
We
was in the
do.
newsletter.
I liked how you did the newsletter this
Thank
time. I like
you.
that. That was good.
Yeah, Juniper Moon always sends us great pattern suggestions. Hi, Marilyn. So if you love alpaca, and I should let you know too, if you're knitting, this is a great gift. If you've got somebody that's in cold weather and you want to get started on a Christmas gift, there are 219 yards on here. So you could do a hat,
right,
or a small scarf, a cowl.
That little hoodie thing would be cute in it too.
Lynn
She took it back. Lynn.
So if this would be great for color work too. You could even do a little color work. And speaking of color work.
Yeah. So color work is back on our calendar. We just can't remember what day. But it is going to be on the calendar. And you're going to get a choice.
I think we haven't chosen a 100% date yet.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we have recently purchased, this was also in the newsletter, and I talked about this last week, the Doodle Knit Directory. And this actually is a fabulous book. I think
really is.
200 different color work motifs in here. So you can mix and match this. This scarf that's on the front, I don't know when I'd ever wear it, but it just so absolutely gorgeous. It just speaks to me. And it goes from winter to spring.
I know the whole concept.
Yeah, it's so great. So we are going to put this on the calendar, and we are going to put it on in time for you to do like a quick cowl if you want to for a holiday gift. We have
get it on in November, at the beginning of November.
I'm sure that's when we chose.
Yeah, because I took something off the calendar and put this in, and I don't remember. Like the first week of November, maybe. I think
so.
I feel like.
But we have the doodle books available, and if you purchase the doodle book, you will get a discount on your class.
Yep.
And we also have doodle packs. We have more doodle packs coming in, including the holiday doodle packs, which are really, really cute. So look for that class.
Yeah. One of the things I want to tell you, don't get scared about this. It will be whatever you get to choose. I don't care what pattern you choose in the book, but it will be in the round, whether it is a hat, mitts, fingerless mitts.
I just opened it.
Yeah.
Moths,
those gorgeous
butterflies, dragonflies, ladybugs.
But even we'll do mitts, we'll do hats, we'll do a scarf. You'll be able to do, if you're a sock person, you can do socks. It's going to be all about color work, but you don't have to worry about doing color work on the purl side. That's not what this class is going to be about. It's about designing and putting together these patterns in your own colors and creating your own project.
So this is the Doodle Infinity Cowl. And I should tell you that what Jamie did, Jamie Lomax, who is the brains behind the doodles, is she put together all kinds of different options. So this is included in your book is the instructions for what she has in her book, but she also gives you options. She tells you what yarn to use. She says, if you don't want to do, the owl, then replace the owl with cats. I mean, so there's lots and lots of options, whatever you want to do. So I believe that class is in the second week of November. I think so. Lots and lots of options. Oh, here's the scarf.
But don't be afraid. We are not going to be doing any color work on the purl side.
No. Oh, no. We're going to
do a lot harder. That's a lot harder to do purl side.
I don't like to do that.
I mean, technically you could do a Christmas stocking, although I did not see a Christmas stocking in there, but I saw socks in there. But I will say, if you have to have already knitted a sock before you can knit a sock in the doodle class. Just FYI.
Yes.
Cowls I don't care about, but you do need to already know how to knit in the round before you take the doodle class. You have to knit in the round, knits and purls. But if you've not done color work before, then this is your opportunity to learn that.
Here's a really cute one. If you thought these were garbage cans.
I did. I was thinking of
I just had
Oscar.
to say.
I was thinking of Oscar from Sesame Street.
So this is like a French press and a teapot and coffee cups.
But look, if you left the handle off, look at that right there.
Why would you do a garbage can?
Yeah, I was off to the side. I didn't see the handle.
I just had to tell her because that was just too funny. Okay, so watch for those classes. We're excited about doing some color work and getting some things going for the holidays, and it will be a lot of fun. And you've got one last
quickie class, and this one may not make, but because right now there's only one person signed up. But I apologize. Part of that's because I've been sick. 2 years ago. Right? 2 years ago?
2 springs ago.
We did a felting class, and then afterwards we did funny faces, pumpkin heads. And a lot of you did not have time that day to finish your little pumpkin heads. So next Thursday, right? I think it's Thursday. Thursday afternoon, I have a class on the calendar. If you have a little pumpkin head at home that you didn't finish from that day, please sign up, because if only one person signs up, I'm probably not going to do the class.
Right.
And the person who's already signed up is going to be really sad. But anyways, this is not a start a pumpkin head.
No, this
is finish your pumpkin head. So anyways, that's next week, Thursday.
Okay, I think that's what we have for today. So stop in and see us. And by the way, if you didn't know, today is I Love Yarn Day. So you can celebrate I Love Yarn Day by stopping in and seeing us, because we have some really great yarn in here. And we'd be happy to have you start a new project.
Absolutely.
Okay, everyone, have a wonderful Thursday, and we will see you all soon.
Sounds great. Bye, everybody. Come see us. And I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to go open the front door, because I bet you anything, there's probably a class getting ready to start that I can't remember.
Charlotte.
And Joyce. Hi, Joyce.
We miss you. Come in and see us. We would love to see you. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.